they shot 37 free throws on the night, 25 of 37.
You want to get me in trouble?
So the thing is that for a team to shoot that many free throws, to have that many gimmies, and for the game to be tied that late, I mean, just your opinion of that.
Mary, you want to take that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was an interesting day on that front for sure, and I think it was both ways. I mean, the end of the game, we were up 3 and we were fouling, and I think Lou fouled her all the way to the basket before that shot even went up. And I don't know. I will say, there's a change in the rules for women's basketball about the 2-touch and some of that. So I think as we're trying to let teams develop and get their connection going, I think there's some grace for the officials as well. But that was an interesting day.
Well, Marianne, let's talk about resiliency. You had almost as many points as they had in the first, early in the game, and then they came back, started playing better. At the end of the game, you get the game winner. Talk about the beginning and the end. You got the shot at halftime to end the game, and you got the shot to win the game at the end. So just talk about what you did today.
I think the biggest thing for me was just coming in with confidence. Like, I know I missed the last game, and I was just like, and I wasn't out for a long time, but it's always like nerve-wracking coming in and like thinking like how I'm gonna produce and how I'm gonna do, because I know I'm a big part of this team. But I think, again, the coaches and my teammates, they just have so much confidence in me, and they know like they just trust me with the ball in my hands, and honestly that means a lot. So I knew the ball was coming to me at the end of the game, and I'm just like, just go with confidence and just play my game, because I know even if I missed a shot, even if I missed a shot, I knew people were going in and getting my rebound. I knew like it wasn't the end of the world. I just knew everyone would have my back no matter what. So I think just keeping my head up, knowing that I am who I am. I put in the work to get here, and that's what kept me going.
Coach, you know that this team coming in has already beaten Providence. They've already beaten George Wash. They've beaten some decent teams. They're coming in 4-0. They're expected to win their conference. So you knew this was going to be a tough game. So what did you have to tell your team to keep them mentally focused, knowing that even though it's a MEAC team, it was going to be a tough game?
Yeah, I mean, I think right now, obviously, Howard has done great things. So I don't think we're necessarily ever looking at what conference they're from. We're more looking at style of play. And, I think what Howard really does is they're going to pressure you the whole game, right? They're going to be in their full court press. They're going to be switching in all their man. There's constant pressure on us to take care of the ball. And then they just pursue the basketball on the offensive glass side, and we knew that rebounding stat was going to be another one. So, I thought that, it was, we knew coming in, we had a lot of respect for Howard. We knew it was going to be a tough game. And just glad that we could, kind of grind it out, that there was just plays that we had to keep making to earn this one.
The three-point shooting, even though you're 10 of 34, they were 3 of 10. How does that help you going, into December, going to A-10 season, how you can continue to improve your three-point shooting, how that can make this team dangerous?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to continue to go. I think there's players making a ton of them in practice right now, and I think they're going to start to show up the more confident we get playing with each other. And when you have 10 new players, that connection just, takes a little bit of time. But we shoot a ton of threes every day, and they're knocking them down. It's just, I think, a little bit more of us making reads on the defensive side, and we learned a lot from the Villanova game. It was a really tough game, and we really took some good learning lessons from that game, and I think especially on the offensive side, and really trying to put it into play.
Marianne, as a senior after the Villanova game, what did you tell your team? What did you think coming into this night, and what you had to do as a senior leader?
I mean, the biggest thing for us is that we gotta be more aggressive. We can't wait until like the second quarter, the third quarter. Like, we gotta come out and throw the first punch. And I think we did that coming into the game. But I think we have to continue it throughout the game. But even when I was out in Maine, I think we emphasized hey, we gotta be more aggressive. We gotta be strong with the ball, and then we have to do it in practice first to make it translate into games. So I think that was really our emphasis going forward.